Hourglass fanatics. Today I am here with a really exciting review and first impressions of the new Hourglass ambient lighting bronzers. If you are familiar with my channel or with my taste in makeup, you will know that I am absolutely obsessed with Hourglass. The reason I love Hourglass is because their products tend to be so natural. They tend to give such a natural look to the skin. They recently released these ambient bronzers. If you're familiar with the brand, you'll know that they have ambient lighting powders, which are like finishing powders or highlighters that add a glow to the skin. And then they also have ambient lighting blushes, which are blushes that are infused with the ambient lighting powders. So the bronzers are like two new bronzer shades that are also infused with different ambient lighting powders. The two shades that they have right now are Radiant Bronze Light and Luminous Bronze Light. So this is the packaging that the bronzers come in. It's very standard Hourglass packaging. I think it's so classy and elegant. It's like a deep bronze metallic packaging. And then these are the two ambient bronzers. So if you're curious about the size of them, because Hourglass has some different kind of sizes of compacts that they make, these ambient bronzers are the same size as their full-size ambient lighting powders. So for example, I actually have a full size of the Luminous Light ambient lighting powder that's right here, and it's exactly the same size as the ambient bronzer. The only difference is the ambient lighting powder is in this darker packaging, and then the ambient bronzer is in a gold packaging, which it looks kind of dark on camera, but hopefully you can tell the difference there. So the first one that I'll talk about is the one that is ideal for more fair or light complexions, and that is Luminous Bronze Light. And it's described on the Hourglass website as a medium tan shade fused with luminous light, a champagne pearl powder for a softer candlelit warmth. It's ideal for fair or light complexions. So this is it right here, and I'm actually wearing it right now. I'm wearing a little bit of both of them right now, but this is the one that I touched up with more recently, and I absolutely love it. That I will say is that this one obviously comes off a lot lighter than the other one, because the other one is more suited for medium or deep complexion. My particular Luminous Bronze Light has, I feel like, more of the luminous lighting powder than it does of the actual bronzer veined through it. And if you're not familiar with Hourglass products, I believe they actually hand bake all of these uniquely in Italy. So every single one, like no two are the same. You may have one that has more of the bronzer veined through, or you may have one that has more of the lighting powder veined through. And that's the exact same thing as how their blushes are. So if you are like sketched out by that, it is kind of a gamble to order them online, which is what I did, because you don't really get to see which one you're getting. But mine just has more of the lighting powder in it than it does of the bronzer, so it comes off pretty light. Leaves a beautiful glow as well, of course, because it has the ambient lighting powder veined through it. So I think that if you like the ambient lighting powder and you're not someone who wants a really sharp, intense contour, you just want to lightly bronze up your cheeks and your face, I think you would really like this. And it does look like it has shimmer in it when you look at it in the pan, but it definitely doesn't come out like glittery on your cheeks. It's just so finely milled and so blendable, it just ends up looking like such a natural glow. So I'll go ahead and I'll show you the next one, which is Radiant Bronze Light. And as I mentioned, this is the one that's more suited for medium or deep complexions, and I actually think I might like this one better. I don't know, I really like them, and I really do like them mixed. One thing I'll say is that this is a warm shade. In fact, the description on the Hourglass site says that it is warm bronze shade fused with radiant light, a golden beige powder to mimic a summer glow, and it's ideal for the medium and tan complexions. So if you are really, really pale, I probably wouldn't recommend this Radiant Bronze Light, just because I feel like it is very warm. So I have a very warm complexion. I wear like yellow toned foundations, and orange things aren't as harsh on me, but it does have a hint of orange, and I say that in like the best way possible because I love this bronzer, but I'm just warning you, if you're very pale, you probably won't like this darker one, just because it does have an orange undertone to it. So I still love it. And it has the Radiant Lighting Powder vein through it. And I think maybe the other reason it comes off so much deeper is because this one, in my Radiant Bronze Light, I feel like I do have more of the bronzer and less of the ambient lighting powder. I also happen to really like the Radiant Lighting Powder just to kind of dust all over my cheeks. So I feel like this combined with that Radiant Lighting Powder is just like the epitome of beautiful bronze glow for summer. So I totally love these Hourglass products. I've seen mixed reviews, although I think more of them have been positive than negative. But I know that there's a lot of hype around them, and they are expensive. They're $50 a piece for these bronzers. However, Sephora is having their VIB sale right now, or at least I know for sure it's VIB Rouge. So you can get 15% off right now if you're interested in getting them. That's personally why I went for it and got both, because they are having the sale right now. And I knew, like, if they weren't having the sale, I probably would have only picked one. But I figured since I can get them 15% off, I'm just going to get them both. And I just pulled the trigger. So I absolutely do not regret it. I'm not going to return either one. I love these so much. I would highly recommend them. However, I think that if you're extremely pale, I would probably avoid the one that's for medium deep skin tones. So I would stick to the luminous bronze light one if you're pale. And if you're medium complexion like myself, I think you would love both. And then if you're darker, maybe just stick to the one for deeper skin tones, because the lighter one may not show up on you. I really hope that this review helped you guys in some capacity. I hope that you enjoyed it. I really have liked all of the products from Hourglass that I've tried, and these bronzers are no exception. So I definitely would recommend them if you're looking for my personal recommendation. Other than that, that is going to be it for this video. I hope that you guys will subscribe to my channel if you have not already, because that would just really mean the world to me. And though if you guys have any specific questions about the bronzers that maybe I didn't touch on, definitely feel free to leave them in the comments below and I will get back to you. It may not be immediately, but I do always try to answer every single one of my comments. So thumbs up this video if you liked it, leave me a comment if you have any questions, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.